Gate remains closed as the University of Pretoria considers its options on whether lectures should be in English only or if Afrikaans remains. Outside campus, the Front National Party and AfriForum pledged to protect and support Afrikaans-speaking students on campus.
Every language that can be taught in South Africa, because they do it, politicize the whole thing now and trample on minorities in South Africa like Afrikaans-speaking people, and we believe that minority groups also have a right to be taught in their own language like Afrikaans.
No politics is going to take away Afrikaans, right? So nobody's going to stop this. This is this is our land, this is South African land. All right, so Afrikaans sal nooit doodgaan nie. Afrikaans sal staan!
We all have the right to study in our own language, and I feel it's a fight that we have to stand for. We can't just stand back and let them do whatever they want to do. It's our right to stay here and to have class in our own language.
On the other side of the divide, Economic Freedom Fighter Student Command, that started the Afrikaans Must Fall campaign, demands the total removal of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction at the university.
We are in a democratic state. Why are we still using the pre-apartheid names?
Good day all, I hope that you are all doing extremely well. So this video, the fight for Afrikaans. So for the last 30 years, we have been fighting to retain Afrikaans within the schooling system as well as in the university systems. So as you should know that Afrikaans is one of the 11 official languages in South Africa, and Afrikaans is also part of the national anthem. It is a language that was born within South African borders, and it is a language that is literally only spoken in South Africa or Southern Africa. So for the last 30 years, the ANC government and certain political parties have been trying to get Afrikaans out of the schooling system. Now, many studies and reports have shown that it is always better to teach children in their home language. And according to the Constitution, and it being a democracy in South Africa, I do believe that every culture and every language has got this specific right. Over the last 30 years, there's been a definite attack on trying to get Afrikaans cancelled out of the schooling and the university systems. So this is basically part of what they call the National Democratic Revolution. This is part of attacking the white minorities, and this is definitely part of demoralizing the white citizens of this country. It is already extremely difficult for white children to get into universities because of the quota system or the black economic empowerment system, by which a certain amount of black individuals gets preferenced over merit and over quality work that the kids actually do. So they basically get chosen firstly based on race, and then after that they actually then start only to look at merit. Getting university exemptions and getting into universities for a white South African these days, especially when it comes to professions like being doctors and nurses, is almost exclusively to the majority people of South Africa, and that is black people only. Very few kids actually get into university when it comes to professions like being a veterinarian, being a nurse, being a doctor. It is extremely difficult for white kids currently in South Africa. And on top of that, we are not allowed, it seems, to have our universities and our kids being taught in Afrikaans. So what did the Afrikaans people do? Solidarity actually started their own university, building a university that costed over 300 million rand with their own money, without funding from the government. So yet, although the government is pushing back, we are pushing back as well. So I'm extremely proud of these people, and enjoy the video of the kids at Solidarity University singing their Solidarity song. Please like, share and subscribe, and God bless.